All right, welcome to my channel. So the first thing that you need to know before you start watching my videos is the purpose of this channel is for education and entertainment, mostly education with some entertainment, and mostly for my students. Really, it's an opportunity for me to showcase my algorithm and for my students to see it working and me to be able to talk about the trades and why I'm taking the trades and things like that. This is not a channel where I'll be showing you that I'm making millions of dollars. So family rules, you won't be seeing that. Some traders out there want to put their stuff out. I don't even know why they do that. Like on social media in a public sphere, hey, look at me, I made 20,000 today, 50,000 today, all that stuff. That will not happen on this channel. The most you'll see me making here is anywhere from 50 bucks to $1,000 in a day would be the most once we get to that level of scaling. And then I'll reset and we'll be looking at 50 bucks and we'll be scaling back to, a thousand a day or so. And we'll just keep resetting that scaling. But family rules will not be showing you on this my social media that I'm making tons of money. Second thing is I'm trading with Thinkorswim. That's my platform that you see here on the screen. So you got my two windows on futures trading. Same thing, it'll be Thinkorswim. So you'll see that I trade futures and the equities market with these videos. I trade based off of my algorithm, the simple switch algorithm, and it's got different settings. Same algo, but different settings for futures market, for equities market, and different types of trading. It's got different settings for it. So I'll be trading off of that. Links below if you're interested in learning more about the algo. All the education over there is free, as well as the trading log that you'll see. You can get the link below, which will give you that log, so you can go over there and explore all that stuff. So when you're looking at my screen, okay, now when you're looking at my screen, you'll see these the chart markups, and you'll see yellow. Wherever I put yellow is an entry. So when it's yellow like this, it's the algo ideal entry. And then you may see a yellow like this, and that is where I actually got in, and it'll be touching the candle that I got in on. And then the location. Red are my stops, green are my targets. And then if you want to learn how the algo works so you can better understand what I'm doing when I'm doing my trades, over at the link below, you can go over there and learn all about the algo. It's completely free for that whole education. It's free to learn about my trading plan, my strategy, everything that I teach about trading is free over there. Only thing that costs money is if you decided to buy the algo, then that would cost money. But you can apply a lot of the stuff that I teach over there, including my strategy and trading plan, to your own strategies and help maybe improve your game. So all that is definitely free. I don't charge for any of that education. Only the algo if that's something you decided to add to your list. So then sometimes you'll see on here me doing experiments, which I'm going to try to do another one later on this year when I get a little more time. But I love to do trading experiments. We blow up accounts, but we do it in the purpose of education, showing you that certain trading techniques or strategies sometimes just don't work. And we play with some different concepts and blow up accounts, real accounts, small accounts, but still real accounts. And you'll also see some small accounts as well, like when we do offshore brokers and things like that. So, and then of course, educational videos I'll be putting out as well. So there's a lot of different content here. So if you can give me the like, hit that like button, that would help me a lot with the YouTube. And if you subscribe and hit that bell icon, you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And the last thing, but probably the most important thing, is trading is very risky. Do not place a trade based on what you see here or whatever I say. I'm not telling you what to do. If it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, it's me just thinking out loud. And most traders will lose all of their money. I am strictly speculating. I do not have a crystal ball. So, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. So please do not take financial advice from me. This is strictly to talk about how I trade, to teach about how I do things, and for your entertainment. All right, so now the legal stuff is out of the way. Let's get into today's trades. All right, good morning, everybody. It is July 23rd. So here we are, QCOM. Remember, I held this overnight accidentally. I don't know why it does this. It doesn't understand what the actual open P&L is in this ticker. But right now, here we're at with QCOM. So pretty sweet. We're coming into a profit right now on this, holding it overnight. We'll just give it a few minutes and let's see what it does. And then my family account, I told you I held that ticker overnight by accident, and it gapped up this morning. And unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough on the button to take advantage of all the profit because it sold off immediately. But at least we still got out with some profit, and it wasn't a loss, so it's pretty sweet. So 142.55 on QCOM right here is where we're in. So I'm going to put my stop in and yeah, be lucky that it didn't cost a lot of money. A little spready today in QCOM, 10 cents. That's a lot. You don't normally see that. So we do have a switch taking place in QCOM, so I'm just going to stay in this trade because I would be jumping in anyway. So now I'm just going to hold my position and stay. Just make sure. Let's see, 142.69, 142, so about 30 cents. So we're a little light on the share size. We might add, maybe. Yeah, we should have 333 shares. So we're a little bit light on the share size. Actually, with that tower candle, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pop out of QCOM actually and just call it a day. If it backs up on the close here, I'll put my stop in, and then we'll just get out. Okay, we got, all right, so candle just closed. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in. So I'm not going to take a big loss. Spread's still a little bit spready, but we'll put it in here. 45. Going to mark up what the algo target is since we do have a switch. And then we'll just have a light trade when it gets there. Which right now we're still at $100 risk reward, so maybe we'll make $100 on it, which would be pretty sweet. Yeah, really big tower candle though, not to retrace. I'd be really surprised if it doesn't at least retrace half of this. All right, so there we are. We're out of QCOM. We're not out of QCOM. I'm so confused. So we have 187 shares long now in QCOM. 187. All right. So 53. So we're in at 46. So sell. It's a sign that I should not trade today. All right. All right. So accidentally we took that additional trade and made some money. I'll take it. I like it when accidental trades make you money. All right. So $61. Sweet. All right, everybody. So I didn't really trade today. I was able to close those orders and then get to doing stuff I had to get done. Thankfully, I did not blow up my family account, and that ticker Marvel gapped up today. So that worked out awesome for me. And then QCOM as well worked out pretty good to be able to get out of that in profit. So we got lucky. Here's JD though. Of course, JD would have a really sweet trade on the day I'm not trading. So we have our switch on our switch back on JD. That's how I trade it. Switch back. I don't worry about permission, even though we did have permission. So switch back, easy 2R. Like I told you, JD loves to give out the 2Rs. It just doesn't do it when I'm trading it, but it does like to give those out. So nice 2R there in JD. Okay, here we are with APPS. So APPS did something interesting today. So we have this the switch to the downside, but we wouldn't trade this switch because of the glitch pre-market. If we just get one odd green ball or red ball or whatever box, and then it goes right back to where the trend was pre-market, and we don't trade it, that's a glitch. So no trade. If you traded this, you either took a loser or a break even plus a couple bucks. Didn't quite get 90% of the way there, so it should have been a loser for you. And it's a tower candle, right? So if you did speed bump the tower candle, you recovered your loss, no problem. If you put your stop at the top of this tower candle and try to speed bump it there, you're in big trouble. So we don't trade that glitch. But then this is something to think about. So this is the quandary. So you get this glitch. You do have a tower candle. Now you know tower candles like to retrace half or all. So now you come up, you get this retracement of all, and in the process, you get to switch to the long side. If you had permission here, which you don't, then, but if you're trading like switchback or whatever it was, something like that, where you didn't worry about permission, and you got this switch back to the long side, you have to ask yourself, is this switch just a retracement of this tower candle that's expected, or is this actually a change in direction? So I wouldn't trade it because it's an unknown. It's like, I have no idea. So I'm not trading that, so I wouldn't trade it. And then you come over here, and then we do get a switch that's clean. It is a little bit of a tower candle, but it's not part of this glitch chaos here. In the day, we got a couple boxes in a row, everything's clean, and then we get our switch, tiny tower candle, boom, winner, right? So that's the winning trade right there. But then another trade shows up on APPS right here. So we got this little reversed. Boom. This looks great for another sell-off, right? But it doesn't. Fake out. And it does it right into support right here. So we had the support level, a bounce, came back, retested that support level. I want to draw a W pattern and break out. So you would have, if you speed bumped this, you could have recovered all your losses on this trade right here and been left with one winner, which would have been, a good day. So there's APPS. Too bad I didn't get to trade that madness. You could actually see it in action. NUG, no trade on NUG today. Switches, but nothing with permission. No trade on NUG. CVS. CVS, what did you do today, CVS? So CVS, we traded on the simple switch day trading strategy, the short side with permission, or sometimes, depending on what's going on, a switchback. So sometimes, right here we have our, we did have a little switch to the long side, switchback. Would have been a loser, I believe. Let's mark it up real quick. I wouldn't have traded this as a switchback, but yeah. This I would have traded as a switchback because we're on an uptrend here. We're gapping up, we're on an uptrend, it's moving in an upward direction. Had this been clean all the way through and then we had this little bobble, I would have been on the switchback trade and got a little winner out of it. But no trade, so it doesn't matter. All right, and then QCOM, our last one. QCOM, what did you do for us today? So there's QCOM for today. So we got lucky on it, but same thing. Like I said, this is a little case study for today. We have our switch. We're trading the switch and the switch back. We got our switch, which is a big tower candle. So, half or all is expected, right? So our stop would be right here, but we know it's going to retrace half or all. We think anyway. So we're automatically getting stopped out if we trade this, unless we put our stop up here at the top. But then we have our switch back. So the switch back, is that switch back just because it's retracing half or all of this? Or is it actually going to do this? I don't know. But if I'm trading the switch and I'm trading the switch back and I got in right here and then we have our switch back, I'm jumping out and I'm jumping into the switch back. And I'm going to trade that switch back. So, and then, of course the stop would be back down here and then we would have to see what happens. And then speed bump. So it just looked like this would be an expensive, potentially expensive day if it didn't work out. But in this case, it worked out great. So it could have been a nice winning day on QCOM. All right, let's go check out the log and see how QCOM may have helped us out. All right, so here's QCOM. So yeah, yesterday, $258 losing day. Ouch. QCOM, $65. So yeah, unfortunately, no other trades. Too bad. Scaling ladder, where are we at? We're close on the scaling ladder. So we're right there. We're 1 bar away, and we'll be in the $150 range. So 1 bar, and we're back in action. Because then things can start going a little faster. Get that 300. Keep going. Definitely a red week this week. That's, you're going to have red days, red weeks, and red months, traders. Your plan needs to be able to support that and keep you afloat, so that you could take advantage of the green days, green weeks, and green months, and hopefully a green year. All right, everybody, I'll be back on. I will not be here on Monday trading. So Tuesday, I think maybe I'll be here trading. Not sure. I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be for next week. I got a lot of stuff going on. But definitely not Monday, and hopefully I will be here on Tuesday. All right, everybody, have a great weekend.